Hey guys, giving you a quick recap of the stuff that I grabbed out of that vintage treasure box, which was, like I suggested, probably pretty shitty, but still fun. 83s, nothing really great. I'll fly through. This is 80. They got an Ecker sleeve. It's not bad actually. I know Maya's really into that, so you can see condition and stuff's okay as usual. Frazier, Rudy May. I remember this card being big for me as a kid. Remember Chili Davis? Although it was like 82 was his rookie. I thought that was his thing. Not so much. Paul Splitnorth, Judy Davis, Joe Nolan, Gene Richards, Mike Krakow. 83s, I'll just go backwards. 82s, Ron Hassey. Got a George Foster in action. 82s. By the way, this isn't the hits. I have the other stuff in top loader. So if you're going, God, that was pretty garbage. These are just the common ones that I didn't think that were that great that came out of the box. Leonard, the Dawson was okay actually. I got like 4 of that card. These boxes seem to live on like the same kind of Hall of Famers. Where am I at? 79s. Yeah, 79. Stuff's still pretty good. This box I noticed was a lot more off-center than some of the other ones. Oh, you got in the wrong stack. You go there. I always think about my brother Mike because he was always pirate collectors and all these, and I swear to God this was like a pirate heavy box. You'll see what I mean here. Sammy Stewart. Why is it? It was a Fergie. That's one of the Hall of Famers that they sent me. Wilbur Wood. Another one. I always get 76 and 79 confused. There's a Bob Boone. 79. This box is pretty heavy. 79s and 77s and 78s. 78s were actually pretty good. I'll show you what I mean. Like some of the ones out of these were like, look at that. Like not much on Jim Norris, but centering, corners. Like that card probably, no joke, would come back a solid. Well, that corner's pretty jacked up, but I was gonna say most of these are pretty solid on the centering. 78s came back really out of this pack. They were pretty solid. What do you mean by pirates? Like I got pirates at the hoo-ha in this box. I pulled there's a Tony Perez that I'll show you that's like absolutely spotless. It's like, holy crap, this thing's a legitimate 9. It's a little off center. There's another Joe Torre. I got that in one of the other boxes. Bill Lee. That's 78. Look at this dude. Remember I was talking about how everybody looks like they're 90 fucking years old? Look at that guy. Holy crap. Minnie Minoso. Like 150 years old. 77. These look pretty good too. That's one thing good about this is that ultimately, like, if you were gonna buy a 1977 Topps box and try to pull cards out of that thing, you'd spend like $900 on a box, and probably more than that. You'd probably spend like, a few grand on a box. These things come back pretty solid, and probably get just as many good cards. So one thing I like about these, yeah, they're done by hand, but still, your chances are probably better to get good pulls. Pruitt, another Pirate, Ed Ott. I don't know why. I just remember Pirates a lot because Mike. And so every single one of the Pirate cards I think I've seen before. He used to have like all these. I thought that was a cool card. Like the helmet, the old Mariners card. Something about 77s I dig. There's a Rick Ruschel. And then check this. Too much hair for the hat. Can't get the fro in there. And then a Bill Russell. What am I on? Oh. I'll go out of turn, but you guys get it. So a lot of these stuff are just common. 76. That to me looked like our Little League baseball picture, Mark. That's like literally the exact outfit that we wore, and you had that jersey, and I was so jealous when we were kids. I wanted it. Kind of a cool Hamlin. Bobby Mitchell. There's a Toby Harrah back there. 88s. I'll just fly through really quick. Nothing really crazy in the 80s for us. All these A's. Pull them out of the pack like this, and you're like, oh, like this. You're like, A's, nope, and then A's, nope. I'm cranking through these, but you get it. I mean, these are just kind of the stack of crap that they threw in there. Condition-wise, they're pretty good. All right, so let me stack these, and I'll show you the goods, or the betters, not really the goods. This box was actually probably the worst out of the three that I've got, as far as like, oh, that's a pretty cool bigger card. No Nolan Ryans. I usually always pull at least one Nolan Ryan. Yeah, so here's what we got. So these are the ones that are just the older cards. These are the ones that I just thought that were, so this is pretty cool. This was, and I kind of shit myself a little bit. I mean, I saw this, the Yankee Signia, and I'm like, oh crap. Nope. That's a 60 Joe Mastery. Corner zone. I mean, this one for a 60, it's probably like a 5. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. It looks a lot better actually on camera, but the bottom left corner is pretty shitty, and then all the corners are a little soft. Centering's okay. Wes Parker. Centering. A lot of these centering is brutal. There are a lot of miscuts. Corners are okay. Like 69. I know, kind of a glare with the top loader. This was pretty solid. I mean, the card itself is not worth much, but damn, it's in great condition. And I saw that 68 rookie stars, and I'm like, shut your mouth. I thought that was, you know, Nolan or Johnny Bench, actually. But this is pretty solid. I mean, it's like, it's a good 8. No joke. So I don't know if that works, but this is in really good shape. Even the back. The cut's a little jacked up in the back, but I know they probably go off more in the front. Too bad that's a legitimate fail on the rookies. This was cool. It's a Nolan Ryan rookie. I mean, it kind of is. Where is he? Is he top left? Like, is that Nolan up there on the top left? I can't find him. See if you guys can find him. Where is Nolan Ryan? You find him, you let me know. But that was fun. Then there was this cat. Trying to find a good spot. Sandy Alomar, senior. Cut to hell. This one, talk about miscut. Nope, that's just chopped. Sal Bando. Wrong Athletics. Another rookie from 70. That's pretty fun. Condition's pretty solid on this here. Upper right's a little soft. Still. And I'm like, cool, a strikeout leader. That's going to have somebody good on it, right? I've never heard of any of these fuckers. I literally have never heard of any of these guys. Mickey Lolich, I think maybe I've heard of. A couple 73s that were, and then some 75s, which I just like. Again, my brother probably had that card, Manny Sanguillen. And then a couple of the other ones there. All right, so as far as like the decent pulls, first pack, I thought this is pretty cool. A Harold Baines rookie, which actually a PSA 9 of that is like a $200 card. If you can get it in a Gem 10, that's like $500-600. This guy hurting on centering. Corners probably, I mean, I'm looking up close. Bottom two are good. Actually, the corners are pretty solid. The upper left's a little soft, but centering is whacked. It's like all jacked up. But I mean, still, pretty fun. Harold Baines rookie. People buy whole boxes of 88 tops trying to find those things. The 80, or the 81, I mean. 81 was pretty good today. That's what they loaded this box. This Yastrzemski is sick. I mean, this guy's really solid. A little bit off center from top to bottom, but corners are razor. Another one of those guys, Wizard Ozzy 3. Another one of those guys, Schmitty from 83. Those stuff look good. Hernandez from 78. 78s came back really good. Like that's a really good centered card. Corners are pretty sharp. I know the glares are pretty shitty with these top loaders, but I don't care enough about you guys to take them out and really show you, so. Dave Parker, 79. Got a Raleigh. I always love this card. Reggie, 78. Like, centering's jacked. Corners are good. Centering's a little fucked. Now, this guy, honestly, this is a solid 9. I mean, I looked at this thing over and over again, and I'm like, fudge, it's perfect. Like, if I was that guy and I felt like sending stuff in, I don't know what this is. That glare, by the way, that little divot right there, that's on the sleeve. That's not on the card. But it's centered like 50-50. The corners are perfect. I looked at this thing for a minute, and it's like perfect. In the back, it's centered well. Yeah, that was a good one. Another Winfield, 82. Gary Carter in the 79. Got a Brett, 1982 in action. Stargell, 1980 tops. 79, Tom Seaver. Centering is a little jacked. Garvey, 1981. And probably my favorite card, not probably the worth the most, but centering is beat to hell. But a second year Ricky, which I love me some Ricky Henderson. I think every kid in our era loved Ricky Henderson. He was just cool. Centering's jacked. Corners are good, centering jacked. But again, if I bought a box of 1981 tops and I pulled a Garvey, a Henderson, and a Harold Baines rookie out of it, I'd be pretty stoked. But a box of 81 tops would cost me an F-tart amount of dough. Probably costs like $300-400 for a box of 81 tops, and you'd be lucky if you pulled that out of it. So, anyway, guys, that's it. I'll give you more stuff later.